Hey, what's going on, everybody? Movie Fan in here, and I'm actually making myself a special little video here. Several videos, actually. Something I wouldn't do for a while. I've seen everybody else do this. Yes, the fan's just gonna, follow the trend. I noticed this one thing that I really like about, the YouTube channels is I always love seeing everybody's DVD collection or Blu-ray, DVD, Blu-ray, whatever. Movie collection. Love seeing people's movie collection. And so I remember early on when I started doing these videos, I was like, I'm definitely going to do that video. And then something happened. As I'm looking at everybody's awesome collection, I realized that mine just isn't that great. Like, I have, and don't get me wrong, like, to other people, non-movie people, I have an awesome collection. They're like, my God, this thing's huge. Phantom, it's enormous. But then when you look on the channels, I see you guys' collection. I'm like, holy shit, it's not that big at all. It's almost like if I was like at a urinal, and right next to me was Ron Jeremy, And I'm not ashamed of mine. I'm just like, well, wow, I'm not going to display it though. It's one of those things. I'm just like, damn, And he's just like, you want to do a scene? I'm like, I don't because. So I was kind of feeling the same way. I was like, wow, I feel like if I try to whip my collection out. People will be like, wow, you call that a collection? I'm like, well, I do call it a collection. It's small, but, I like it, So, I was like, I'm not going to do it. And I just didn't. And then I was like, there's got to be a way I can do it and not necessarily show it all, Maybe it's like a little peek at a time. Show a little bit of myself each time. So, I decided that, my collection is divided up into different genres. Because I'm just an anal retentive prick. Like, I really am. Like, I gotta have everything in order. And the reason I used to have the entire collection in alphabetical order, and that's the one thing I have a local video store here in town, and that's how they do their thing, and I hate it because when I was a kid, they had it broken into genres, and I knew exactly where I wanted to go. I went to the horror section every time, every fucking time. Occasionally, I pop over to comedies, but for the most part, I'm in horror, and I'm like, why don't I do that with my collection? And I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to. So, boom, here we are, and this is going to be the first thing here. Now, I'm going to wait just 1 second here. I'm a little unprepared. Oh yeah, I got these little pictures here. I got little genre divider. Now this is my action. We're going to start with action today. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's some John Woo shit right there. Boom. Oh yeah. So we're going to start off with my action collection today. Now, before we get started on this one, and I won't be saying this again, but I'm sure no one's going to watch this video and then watch the other ones and then bitch about it later. These movies are put into the genres that I decide because that's one thing it's really tough to do. If you actually try to sit down, like everybody out there, if you try to break your collection up into genres, it's very fucking hard. There's certain movies you can just know, yeah, it's clearly a horror movie, or it's clearly a comedy. But there's a lot of those movies that are just kind of, the lines are blurred, and so basically, you just had to follow my heart. The fam had to follow his heart on putting these in different genres. So I'm sure I'm going to get a million comments like, well, wait a minute, fandom, that's not that kind, I'm sorry. To me, these are where they fall. So, boom. We're going to start off right here. And I'm going to go through this quickly. That's one thing. My favorite videos are the ones where the dudes are just boom, 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 boom. Maybe a quick little, here's why I like this one. But the ones that I drone are horrible. So I'm going to do my best to try to make this, as painless as possible. So here we go. Boom, here we go. All right. We got Above the Law. Classic. Aftershock. Not so much. Really cheesy shit right there. Aliens. Yes, I don't consider it sci-fi. To me, it's more of an action movie. So I throw it in my action. Another 48 Hours. Good. Got the Bad Boys box set, has 1 and 2. I fucking hate Michael Bay, but if he did one thing right, it was Bad Boys. We got the Batman. This is the 1943 movie serial right here. My Batmans are all out of order because they're in alphabetical order, so that's why. We got Batman, Michael Keaton. Awesome. We got the Batman and Robin 1949 movie serial. I'm a big fan of serials, too. Alright, we got this abortion, the Batman and Robin. Yeah, I'm a huge Batman fan, but goddamn. We got Batman Begins. Okay, we got Batman Forever. And we got Batman Returns. I know there's probably people out there losing their fucking mind right now. They're like, that's completely out of order. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But guess who likes it? This guy right here. I got 2 copies of the Batman and Robin movie right there. Or sorry, the Batman, or Batman the movie. This is the old like Adam West Burt War TV series. Boom. Battle Royal. Boom. Actually, my boy Horse Show 3000. I won one of his contests. I'm not gonna lie, the rest of them, actually one of them wasn't bad. Angels Demons, that's a different section altogether. But the other 2, I already had owned one of them, and I haven't seen Unstoppable yet. But this is the 4th DVD, and this is the one I really wanted out of all of them anyway. So, Battle Royal. Okay, here we go. Behind Enemy Lines, not bad. It's a good time waster. Best of the Best, not bad. The sequel, Best of the Best 2, much better. I like it. Beverly Hills Cop. Come on, enough said right there. Big Trouble in Little China. God damn it, dude. This is awesome right here. I love this fucking movie. I actually went as Jack Burton one year for Halloween. No one fucking got it. I was kind of disappointed by that. 2 or 3 people got it. Alright, we got the Black Cobra collection. Has the trilogy right here. So, yeah. I went through a small phase where I was trying to get into like blaxploitation films. And I didn't buy a whole lot, but I watched a lot of them. And I really enjoyed them, but I just didn't enjoy them enough to buy them, I guess. But this was a blind buy, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not bad. It's pretty low budget, pretty cheap, but I liked it. Oh, the best. Bloodsport. Favorite Van Damme movie right there. Boondock Saints. Awesome. And of course I got the Boondock Saints 2. All Saints Day. Boom. The Bourne Supremacy. It was just given to me. But it is my favorite of the 3. I'm not really big on the Bourne series. I'm sorry. I'm like, alright, he's like a less suave version of James Bond, and I'm just not feeling it. Bulletproof. Love it. Fucking hilarious. I know it's kind of a comedy action, but fuck you. They're my action. The Condemned. Damn good movie, but it showed that Stone Cold can't really act. So, yeah. The Crow. Fucking loved it. Boom. Brilliant. I got the Crow City of Angels and the Crow Wicked Prayer 2-pack. This is part 2, and this is like part 4 for some reason. The Salvation wasn't thrown on this, but yeah. I'm gonna do with that. Dark Knight. Fucking awesome. Death Warrant, another good Van Damme movie right there. Alright, you're gonna see a lot of these little thin DVDs. For a while there, my problem of buying DVDs was just really out of control. Like I was like, fucking need it. Fucking need it. So, yeah, if I didn't have enough money, I would literally just go to, like, we have a Walgreens here, and we got a Dollar Tree, and just buy fucking DVDs on cheap. That's how pathetic the fam got there for a little bit. This is a Dick Tracy 2-pack. It has Dick Tracy Meets Gruesome and Dick Tracy's Dilemma. And, the Gruesome one's pretty good. Boris Karloff's in it. Other than that, Alright, we got Die Hard box set. Has the trilogy right there. Fucking love Die Hards. Alright, another little slim one right here. The Dragon's Infernal Showdown. I'm a huge fan of like Kung Fu movies. Oddly enough, don't own Enter the Dragon. That's a shame, I know. I think I should mention real quick, there's another section at the end. Like after the Westerns, I have my new releases. So, boom. Maybe if it's not here, it could possibly be over there. But I don't have the Enter the Dragon. Anyways, a lot of these cheap Kung Fu, and there's going to be a lot of them coming up. I could not tell you one story from the other because they just blur together. But the action's really good in them. But I'm not going to lie, the stories are pretty generic. And some of the effects, some of them get a little supernatural. The effects are pretty shitty, but a good time and I like it. Escape from LA, boom. But not as good as the first one, Escape from New York. And I got 2 copies of that. I got the regular one and I got the 2-disc special edition right there. So, alright, Exit the Dragon, Enter the Tiger. I like the title. Almost like they're like, well, Bruce Lee's dead, and get rid of the dragon. But hey, here comes the fucking tiger. Yeah, Bruce Lee, he was not. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad little movie. Dude, this is like the old movie, like whenever I hate Nick Cage anymore. Like I don't hate Nick Cage. I am sad when I mention Nick Cage, because I used to love his movies. He was great. And then he just, like Con Air, I don't own it, unfortunately. I should. That's just one of those movies, like, I've seen it so many times, I'm just like, why buy it? I've already seen it a million times. Loved him in that. He's great. And so this movie is literally like one of those movies where I'm just like, he used to be able to act. Look, this is him acting. Face Off. Fucking awesome. Love this movie. Brilliant shit right there. Fucking John Wooish. Come on. This movie's fucking horrible right here. This is a movie where you just get drunk and make fun of it. Fire Down Below, and I'm sorry if I'm offending even Steven Seagal fans or even Steven Seagal himself. This is just fucking bad. And he had like this whole he has another one I got coming up later, or it's just very green. Like he's just like, I'm trying to save the environment. Fuck you. Horrible. 48 Hours. Boom. Love it. Better than the sequel, but I had the sequel. You've seen it earlier. The Guy with the Secret Kung Fu. I just love the titles on some of these little shitty kung fu movies. This is actually pretty good if I can remember correctly. I think this is one of them I really liked. I Spy. I think it's very underrated. People kind of shit on it or just don't talk about it at all. Which is just about as bad as getting shit on. No one talks about it, but I liked it. I thought it was decent. Kick-Ass. Boom. Love this fucking movie. This is great. This is what super... And I know it's like it was influential because as soon as it came out, like a slew of these like little indie superhero movies came out. And that's not a bad thing. I mean, I like a lot of them, but that's the first one. I love it. Got Kill Bill, Volume 1, and of course Volume 2. I will suck off Quentin Tarantino. Love Quentin Tarantino. Big Tarantino fan. Kung Fu from Beyond the Grave. You're probably thinking like I should be into horror. It really isn't. It's got a supernatural feel to it, but overall it feels action to me. The only James Bond movie I own, Live and Let Die. It's my favorite. Although Skyfall was pretty fucking good. And there's some other ones. I've seen all the Bond movies except for Quantum of Solace. Not because of the shit reviews, but the one night I was going to watch it, I worked at the theater, and it was actually the night that I got fired. So, yeah, I was going to stay over and watch it. Didn't get a chance to, so... but I've seen the other ones. I like Bond, but I guess like, you know how like most horror fans are like, you know, all the Friday 13s are the same. It's the same fucking thing. I'm like that with James Bond. I'm just like, they're good, but to me, they're all the same. Like, the ones that stand out to me, the ones that most people are just like, I don't feel like a Bond movie at all, they're the ones I like. You know, Live and Let Die. I like The Man with the Golden Gun. Skyfall. The rest of them just kind of blur together for me. Sure, when he goes to space. Bond going to space. That was like the Jason X of Bond movies, I think. Okay, we got Live Free or Die Hard. Awesome. Lockup. Stallone. Damn good. Forgot Stallone used to talk kind of normal at one point. Like in this one, he don't really talk too bad in this one. Wasn't like he was in Rambo. My God. This is a 2-pack. Maximum Overdrive and Raw Deal. Yes, that should be definitely in the horror section. But it's in a 2-pack. And for some reason, I just feel like, you know, I couldn't have Raw Deal in my horror. That's basically all I did. I didn't want to put Raw Deal there. Yeah, love Maximum Overdrive. Raw Deal, just cheesy, fucking great action. Love it. Love you, man. Love Stallone. Or sorry, Schwarzenegger. Money Talks. Boom. Love it. Mortal Kombat. And of course, I got Mortal Kombat Annihilation. These were, actually, the first time I ever owned DVDs, I got 3 of them. These 2 and The Lost Boys. That was like my first 3 DVDs I ever owned. Got them all for my birthday, so boom. The other Seagal. There's so many fucking S's when it comes to action people. The other Seagal movie I said that was just really green and I just didn't care for, On Deadly Ground. Really? I just think of the episode Family Guy where he's fighting the seals. It's funny. Alpha Justice. Really good. Yes, action. Predator. Boom. Best fucking action movie ever. Not gonna lie, love it. Did not throw Predator 2 over here, actually. I got it, I own it, but I consider it more sci-fi for some reason. It feels sci-fi to me. Punisher. Damn good movie. Damn, I've yet to see Punisher Warzone. I've heard some people just blow that fucking movie. They're just like, Punisher Warzone. And then I've heard people say it sucked balls. Like, you know. So, I don't know. I just haven't watched it. The fact that Thomas Jane's not in it kind of turned me off of it. Rundown. Awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a huge fan of The Rock. Doom kind of scared me away there for a little bit. And then he did like all these Disney movies, which I have not seen. I do plan on watching them. But yeah. I'm not gonna lie, the last one I watched with him though was Faster, and I didn't care for it. The Running Man. Just more fucking awesome Arnold craziness. Love it. Rush Hour. And Rush Hour 2. Don't own Part 3. 3 wasn't bad. I enjoyed 3. Just don't own it. Surviving the Game. Fucking awesome. 300, badass. Fucking love it. I just love that there's like two kinds of people that like this movie though, or like watch this movie. There's the ones that really love it and they're like, this is what really happened. Almost like it's a fucking documentary or some shit. And then you get the ones who are like just history nerds and they're like, that's not what happened at all. And then they hate it for that reason. And I'm just like, guys, it's a fucking movie. Enjoy it, but no one does. My second favorite Van Damme movie, Time Cop. Boom. Oh, that's awesome. That's just good stuff right there. I love this movie. This is a bad movie, but I love this movie. This is Under Siege 2, Dark Territory. I don't own part 1. I like this one better. I have a thing with trains for some reason. Like, I just love movies on trains. I don't know. It's not even the most scary thing to be on. You can jump off a train. You can probably hurt yourself. But a plane you think would be more dangerous. But to me, the train's just more exciting. I don't know why. Always has been. And then finally, wrapping up the Phantom's action, we got Walking Tall. Bam. So yeah, that's my collection right there. So yep, that's action, and we'll move right on to what we got next. Adventure. That's adventure. But that's gonna be next time. So I'll catch you guys later.